welcome back to today's video. So this is just an update of my lifestyle and mental health, more mental health really, to be honest. So if you remember the last video I did, the first one on this series, I mentioned I was going to take Will with me as I was going out for walks. Now I did one, and that reason was because I took Neil to show him where the GP surgery is here because he needed to go for his booster jab. Now his GP surgery is in Syston, but he could go to our local one for his booster, so that was fine. But he didn't know where it was, and he's got the worst sense of direction. So I went with him, and then on the way back I filmed that, and I was fine that day. Actually, I really was fine. A bit iffy around people, but not too badly. I was doing all right, and I got back and I was like, I did it, and I was very happy with that, and I thought, yeah, this is a breakthrough for me. Unfortunately, as I've just said, I've not done any more because I just, without Neil and Stuart with me, I mean, I feel like I'm needing my handheld, and it's ridiculous. I've just been going down, and without them with me, I'm not going out. I just think, oh, I could go out for a walk tomorrow. This is the night before, and I'm quite confident with it. And then I'm just, no, it's just not happening. My mental health has gone a downward turn at the moment, and I wish I knew why. Actually, I do know why. I don't know why I've just said that. Basically, certain things that happened to me when I was 11 and 12 have resurfaced in my head, and it's mingling, sort of joining up with what's happened in the world, if you know what I mean. Now, I don't really want to talk about what happened when I was 11 and 12, if you don't mind. It's something I don't like thinking of, but it's all resurfaced in my head, and it's going round and round and round. I'm reliving it all the time, and certain tunes can really set it off, certain smells really set it off, and even looking at certain people's faces can really make it a trigger, and I don't know why. It's just weird, but yeah. So I'm really struggling. I am completely and utterly just, I mean, the last couple of days I've got better, but I am struggling so much that I've actually referred myself for counselling, because I just feel I need to talk to somebody about it that doesn't know me personally, just to get this out, because this happened when I was 11 and 12, and I've gone through my whole life not being able to deal with it. And I'm 49 this June, and I want it gone. I want it to go. It needs to go, and I'm going to cry again. I can feel it. It wasn't, let me just tell you, it was sexual abuse by two elderly gentlemen that are dead now, thank fuck, to be honest. If you don't like swearing, I'm really sorry. And they hurt me. They did things that hurt me. And what wells around in my head, I never thought I'd say it to you, so I have actually said. What wells around in my head is, but surely at 11 and 12 years of age, I should have been strong enough to stop it. But then a lot of people have said, but really technically you were still a child back then. And people do installing you that it's their little secret, your little secret with them, even though you don't want it. And you just think, but I should have stopped that. I should have stopped that. And I didn't. And that is what's going on in my head. I should have stopped it. I should have stopped it. And I didn't. And I'm blaming myself for that. And I shouldn't be blaming myself for that, because none of that was my fault. And I am struggling with this so much now. And I want it to go. I want it to leave me. Because while I'm still going through that in my head, they've won. They have won. And I don't want them to win. That world to me is all black and white to me. But I'm obviously bringing in the colour to it right this moment. I have managed to block this out most of the time through my life. Completely. And then something can just trigger it and I will build this wall. I will just build it. Block everybody out. It's like, no, you're not coming in. You can't come near me. So I need help. I need to get this gone. I need it sorted. And the only way I can feel is that I need to talk to someone and discuss it with somebody who doesn't know me and see if it goes okay. I had counselling some years back because I went down really badly with depression, and the GP suggested I have some counselling. Basically, I had an assessment, and 2 assessors come out to my house when I finally reached out to the GPs about it. And I felt like I was some kind of freak. And I felt like I was going to be took away into some hospital, which I didn't want. But they was only there just to assess me and see if I was any danger to myself. You know, if I was going to hurt myself. I was going through a lot of suicidal thoughts. I was going through a lot of suicidal thoughts as what resurfaced in August, which was awful, although that didn't last very long at all. Thankfully, Neil was there to help. But when you have nobody actually understands you, and should understand you, although my mum was very good, she noticed something was wrong. She said, you're not right, and you know mums pick up on these things. And she would say, talk to me, just talk to me. So I did talk to her a lot, and she did try to help, bless her. I could still be a bit down now, and if my mum sees me, she'll go, you're not okay, are you? She knows. So anyway, yeah, so I did go through counselling at that time. The assessor said, no, you're not a danger to yourself. You're feeling clearly you're feeling very low, but you don't need to be helped in a hospital and you're fine. So they suggested I go on antidepressants. And I didn't want antidepressants, to be honest. At the time, I just thought, I don't want no more pills. So I went back to the GP the next day because she needed to see me about the assessment I had. And she just said, no, I'm not putting you on those. But I'm going to put you through for counselling, which it was actually happened at the GP surgery at the time, so I didn't have far to walk like. But yeah, I had a few sessions, possibly about 12, I'm not sure, once a month. And it was this, the counsellor was a guy, and I just couldn't connect with him, to be honest. I just couldn't connect with him. Nothing really came out. It was just a whole waste of time. And I've always felt like this is the case with counselling on the NHS. It's just not going to help me. Or any kind of counselling, you know, if you pay for it. You get cold feet. So, yeah. Although this position's not the best, so it won't be comfortable for long. So, that didn't help me at all. I just came out of that no different. And it took me some friends to bring me back out of that dark place. It really did. And my mum, she was amazing. And so I did get out of it in the end. I did actually get out of it. And you know the one place that put me in that position? was the job centre. Yeah. People in them places really need to be trained to be a bit more considerate and not to tie everybody with the same brush. It's actually getting help while they're looking for work, and I was looking for work very hard because I didn't want that money. It was no use to me. And they tar people with the same brush no matter what. And all my fight went. So thanks to the JSA, the lovely guys at the Wellington Street Job Centre, for putting me in a dark place. Well done, you. So anyway, I stopped signing on. I just went, I can't do this anymore. So I had a bit of a backup of money. And I thought, you know what? Not a backup of money where I'm secretly having a bit extra. And it wasn't that much. It was a couple of hundred, to be honest. And I managed to live off that for a long time. Because I wasn't suffering with them again. I can't do this. I can't do it. So I just stopped. But every time I came out of that place, I wanted to put myself under a bus because I was done. So, yeah, so all that happened. So that's where that, depression stemmed from, and I had counselling, and it didn't really help. So, coming back to present time now, the girls in the group, Lisa and Yaz and Belinda and Neat, all you lovely ladies that have been so lovely and listened to me and everything. And basically said, not all counsellors are the same. You probably didn't connect with that one, but it doesn't mean you won't connect with another. So finally, I think it was this Monday just gone, and I just thought, I need help. I need help. So I went online and sourced out to see how I get this help. Do I have to have a GP referral? But apparently you can refer yourself. So that's what I have done. I'm very anxious about it. Apparently it takes 18 weeks, which is ridiculous. And that's just for an assessment. So goodness knows when an appointment's going to come, but I'm going to go with it. Although a few times I've actually gone, no, I'm not doing it. I'm scared. To be honest, I am terrified. But something needs to give, because I can't hold all this in what happened to me right back then. I can't hold it there any longer. It can't stay. I need it gone. I need to be free of it. And I was for a little bit. I thought I was. But I clearly wasn't free of it. And then later on in years, I go through 6 miscarriages and end up, finding out I got PCOS. And so that was heartbreaking. But there is a stage, I was offered IVF. And there is a point where, when I was offered IVF, I thought, I can't do anymore. I'm done. I can't do this anymore. Because it's heartbreaking enough. And although IVF will help with a certain aspect, it doesn't mean it's going to help me carry a baby to full term. So I just went, no more. No more. I will live without being a mum. I will live with it. And I have. I mean, sometimes it gets me down a little bit. But, I don't seem to have too much of an issue with it because I've dealt with that in my head now. I dealt with that a long while ago, and ignore these crappy nails. So I dealt itchy head. Because my hair needs a wash. Sorry, guys. So I dealt with that. I literally came to terms with it, and I just dealt with it. So when I see other people who've got little babies, especially a couple of girls I watch on YouTube that have shared their little ones, and they're adorable. And I really do enjoy seeing pictures of their little babies, particularly one that which is Sophie Payne, which has gone for a lot of heartache, a lot of miscarriages, infertility issues and stuff. And then all of a sudden she's just got a baby now. and you can tell she's totally made up, and I'm really happy for her. So anyway, but yeah, coming back to things. So I don't know when I'm going to be able to go out and do a walk again. I don't think I can force myself, because that is clearly not working. I can't beat myself up about it, because, you know, it is what it is. When I go shopping, I like Neil and Stuart close. Although Stuart only pops in quick and goes out, gets what he wants and goes. So I like Neil close. I kind of go into a panic if he moves off somewhere. I'm like, no, I don't like this. But the funny thing is, I'm not scared of talking to people. I have got over that shyness of that a long time ago, because I did a confidence building course, which was through the JSA, which actually helped me, to be honest. But nothing else I've ever done has helped. So, yeah. I'm not dealing with anything right now. And to be honest, the last few days I've got better. Today I'm fine. I wake up with a bit of a heavy feeling in my stomach, to be honest, because I'm feeling a bit iffy about the day. But once I've got started, I've been okay. And yeah, I've been able to play the favourite game I always play, House Flipper. Apparently, flipping houses. Apparently, it sounds like I'm swearing. Apparently, renovating houses is something I love doing. I don't know why, but I spend hours. I mean, I'm coming up to 900 hours on that game. It's ridiculous. I've got all the DLCs up to date. I'm waiting for the pets one. Yeah, I need to get a life, you know. But yeah, I enjoy it. I can sit there for 6 hours and enjoy that game. But, you know, and I really want to play the Devil May Cry game again, because I love Devil May Cry. I've even got a copy of Dante's necklace. You know, it's just a plastic thing. Excuse me. And I've got that hanging up in there. You know, I love Dante. Crazy. So anyway, yeah, I need to play that again. I'm not sure if that one was the one with the massive spider in it, to be honest, because I don't like those either. And this was humongous, and you had to ride on its back, push through barriers and stuff, and then kill it. And no, so I was brave enough, but I actually think that was God of War, and I'm not actually totally sure. But yeah, I was like, oh, not again. But I did it. I was brave enough to get on it and do it and kill it and all that. And it got to a certain amount, and I just went, no, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not doing it. So Neil took over and did all them bits. But I did use, yeah, I did manage to do that quite well, to be honest, up to a point where I'd had enough. And they're on screen, but it still feels like they're there, and I don't like it. I don't like the damn things. They freak me out. They move too fast, or they stop still thinking you can't see them. Yes, I can see you. Yeah, so I don't like them. And I don't like the furry little terrorists either, which I'll pop the name here because I'm not saying it. It's a bit like the word Voldemort. You don't say that much. And I don't say this either. So yeah, I don't like either. It's freaking me out, and I lost it big time with those things. I completely lost it the other week, and no, it was quite some months back. But anyway, I'm not talking about the furry little things. I'll just have one of these. So yeah, so I've got all this going on in my head, and I'm trying not to cry on camera, but you can see how close I get. But yeah, but I have had some really nice moments in the days, you know, even if it's playing House Flipper for 6 hours. And I'm really enjoying still watching Hell's Kitchen. We're on the last season now, and I will miss it. So I'll delve back into the other ones. And thanks to Lisa for telling me what that programme was. Misfits is what I was on about. And yeah, my legs hurt now. And yeah, so I want to watch all them. And is it, what's it called? Diary of a Something. You see, it's gone. My Big Fat Diary. I want to watch that again. I really like that. So there's so many things. And I want to watch Umbrella Academy and all of this stuff. And I need to continue to watch Ratchet or Ratchyard or whatever it is. I need to continue watching the rest of American Horror Story. And so I've got a fair few to go through. And I'm reading my books at the moment. Actually, I'm not actually reading them. They're reading to me because I've got audiobooks. So currently I'm going through Harry Potter books. And I'm being read to by the lovely Stephen Fry. And he's got such a lovely voice. And so I'm on the first one, which is The Philosopher's Stone. Thoroughly enjoying it. And it's just nice because when I do my makeup, I pop on the audio book and listen while I'm doing things. Yeah, it's a bit lazy, but you know. And I have read some books as well, which I've enjoyed. I usually like the author Kathy Glass. She's a foster carer that take on, well, basically troubled kids that need her. And she does do a great job with them. And I really love her books. And you may think it's weird that I read books like that, but it's something there that I like books like that. And it always turns out really well. My lip gloss is gathering and coming off a bit. It's a palest lip gloss. I can't actually see it anymore. I don't know what's going on. Lip glosses don't stay on, but then they never do. Liquid lipsticks, I have no idea why my lips don't like them. They don't hold liquid lipsticks. They just don't. Most people can wear liquid lipstick for the whole of the day. Me, 2 hours, it's grumbled, it's rubbish. Anyway, so I'm just waffling here now. But yeah, I'm just bumbling along. Hopefully I manage to get out. I'm not going to force myself because that doesn't work either. But I've got to try and sort this out, and hopefully counselling should do that if I go through with it. I'm hoping I do. I'm a little bit scared and anxious over it, to be honest with you. And I'd just like to thank all of you that have reached out to me and said, you know, you can talk to me and stuff. You know, that is so lovely. And yeah, I'm going to go before I waffle on about nonsense any longer. So basically, I'm going to let you go. Thank you so much for listening to me. Thank you for watching and all your subscriptions, etc, etc. It really helps my channel out. So please, again, do all the good stuff. I'm going to see you next time for a beauty-related video. Goodbye, everyone.